Welcome, everyone. In our last session, we spoke about the importance of overcoming all of our negative fears, our selfish fears, fears of what people think about me, fears of being alone, fears of not being successful, of not being protected, not to operate from a negative fear, but instead to replace it with a positive fear, a fear of what would happen if I disconnected from the light of the Creator. A fear of what would happen if I disconnected from this wisdom that allows me and helps me transform myself to be connected to the light of the Creator. This week I want to talk about a similar concept, kind of like a sister concept of positive fear. And this next topic is a reason why many of us experience death of all types and forms in our life. If it's the death of a relationship, if it's death of happiness, if it's death of a business, or death of sales, or death of a good mood, that all of a sudden my good mood went away. So many different times of death happen to us on a regular basis. It seems like it's ups and downs all the time, and I don't really have control. So what is a way for me to understand how to vaccinate myself against death, of all types, by the way? And that is entitlement. The biggest cause of death of any type in my life is when I feel entitled to that thing that I am looking for. Entitlement is the biggest disease that exists in our world, because from entitlement emerges reactivity, hatred, anger. Why is a person angry? Why would we be angry about something? Why would we be angry at someone when they're in our way, when they're against my opinion, when they're not doing something that I want them to do? Because I feel entitled to them doing it. I feel entitled to be fed. I feel entitled to get to my destination, and everyone needs to leave my path like the sea that splits because I am holy, I am great, I need to get to where I need to be. That's entitlement, and from entitlement emerges all types of diseases. And entitlement stinks. And we know people who have entitlement, and we don't want to be around them. You know, think about it. Who do you want to give to? Who do you want to share with? Why do we love sharing with little babies? Why are babies cute? Because babies don't have entitlement. Even though they want, they don't feel like they deserve the way an adult feels they deserves. When we feel entitled to something, it says that the Creator doesn't even want to give to us. But when we feel humble, when we feel like, you know what, I don't deserve. I could be the greatest soul that came to this world, but I don't deserve. Then the Creator looks at us like a child and says, wow, what a cute soul I want to give. And that blessings come endlessly. And as soon as we let those blessings get to us, and we have entitlement, because when you've been on the spiritual path long enough, you get powerful. And if you feel you're powerful, then you feel you're entitled to things. And if you feel you're entitled to things, you're going right back to the bottom. It's the biggest disease. It's what causes CEOs to go back to the mailroom. It's what causes people who are usually happy in their life to become depressed. And it causes people in the spiritual path to feel like they went backwards. It's when I feel entitled. When I feel entitled, many of you are meeting with a teacher, with a kabbalah teacher. Do you feel like it's a privilege to meet with a teacher? Do you feel like it's a privilege that someone is willing to take time out of their life and to meet you out of the goodness of their heart to guide you on this path? Would you feel entitled, like, that's my teacher, I deserve it, I do a lot, I donate, I share, I deserve to have a teacher? We should never feel this way. Not for the teacher, not for the center, but for us. We should always feel like like I'm being invited back in after I was out for so long. After I messed up big time, they're willing to take me back in to teach me. And that goes with every area of our life. If it's with your employees, if you feel, even though you're the boss, if you act too much like the boss and feel entitled and better than, they eventually will judge you. They will have evil eye, they will steal from you, and their evil eye will pull you down. Judgment pulls us down. Judgment actually causes our soul not to even elevate at night. It causes insomnia. It causes depression. When we do things that trigger other people's judgment of us, it sucks our energy. It sucks our soul, and it sucks our miracle-creating powers. So important. And we have to take responsibility. Of course, we can say it's their problem they're judging me. No. You don't put a stick in front of a blind man. I'll say it again and visualize it. You don't put a stick in front of a blind man and say it's his fault he tripped over it. When we act with entitlement, we are putting a stick in front of a blind world. And because when they judge us, they don't even have a choice. That's the way they are. They're blind. It's our responsibility not to give them excuses to judge us, not to give them excuses to put a stick in front of their path. That's truly being a leader. That's truly being a powerful person. That was Moses. Moses, every night before he went to bed, said, maybe I don't deserve leading the nation of the Israelites. Maybe I don't deserve this connection with the Creator. Why me? All the time. All the time Moses said that. The Rav Berg, the leader of the Kabbalah Center, used to always say and still says, why did I get to lead Kabbalah in the world? Why not my brother? Why not somebody else? Why would the Creator choose me? And every day, to keep that humility, to remove the disgusting entitlement, gets us connected with the fabric and energy frequency of the universe. The universe will not support you if you feel you deserve anything. The universe will only support you if you feel equal to everyone, while at the same time holding your title as the boss or the teacher, but still in your heart feeling equal. Very, very important. This week, with your kids, don't feel like don't be entitled to the fact that you have kids. Don't be entitled to the fact that you have a wife that loves you, or a husband that loves you. This week, ask yourself, where do I feel I deserve? Where do I feel I'm expecting someone to give me something because I'm entitled to it? And try to remove it right away before the crash happens.